Hello, my lovely people. I am Ghostly Cozy, and this is Year Unknown. So, before we get started, I do want to give a little bit of warning. There's content warnings for this game. This game covers existential themes, including the purpose of living. This might be distressing or triggering to those who struggle or have struggled with depression or suicidal thoughts. If you decide to play and any of these feelings return throughout the game, don't hesitate to exit. Epilepsy warning. This game contains short sequences with colorful effects, and objects typically move across the entire screen. If you experience epilepsy or seizures, use caution and enable reduce flashing, which I did, and accessibility settings to reduce the intensity of these effects. I did set up on the reduce flashing, mostly because I don't have epilepsy, but it does mess with my eyes a little bit with so much flashing lights. So if you guys do have anything regarding any of these warnings, please do not hesitate to not watch the video. As I made it very clear, your mental health is important to me. I do not want you guys forcing yourselves to watch something you are not comfortable with just because you want to support me. If you do not feel comfortable with thematics of depression, suicidal thoughts, or even if the flashing lights messes with you a little bit, even if it is in epilepsy levels, you are free to not watch. Please do not watch this video. I prefer for people to be safe rather than force themselves to support me. In any case scenario, I appreciate you being here. And if you decide that this is just not the game for you, I appreciate you so much. The same way I appreciate everyone who may watch this video. So, yeah. I'm really excited to see what this game is all about, so without further ado, let's get started. It's loading. Initializing, begin iteration 827339, start incubation, mounting file system, starting neural interface, loading system, checking link to interface AI, failed, retry, no interface AI found, to use the library system, split, find and connect to an available interface, continue with boot, starting diagnosis, file, okay, right activity, okay, neural link, okay, sensory send, check. Okay, initial startup complete. Begin startup. Check test manual control. Success. Test response. What? Hello? Who are you? Warning interrupted from unknown source. Rerouting. You are needed. Needed for what? Unknown. Incubation complete. Okay. Oh, what the hell? Oh, okay. I was on the other side. Okay. Hi? What the fuck am I? Use interface. Notice this node isn't diagnostic mode displayed. Yes? Year unknown. Haha. Title card. Location. Okay. Library diagnostics. Report found. Displaying. Error code detected. Emergency solution has been initiated. Okay. Where the fuck is we? Oh, there's multiple. Why are we the only one who's open? Oh no. Oh no. Is there anything else I can hear? No, because we've seen it. We've seen that. Okay. Okay. I'm sprinting. Oh, what the hell? This not, yeah. Status status is not operational. Operational are most recent first. Reactivation. Temporary reactivation. Redacted. Repeated entries. System shutdown. Okay, anything I can do here? No. Where the fuck are we? Fucking Speedy Gonzalez up in there. Oh god. Where am I off to? Where am I off to now? It's blinking? Node interface storage activated. Searching for node interfaces. Node interfaces detected. Activating selection. Interface AI found. Establishing link. Hello. Hello? Wait, are you human? I think so? Hello, I didn't think there were people left. You're alive. Someone's still out there. Where did you come from? Have you seen anyone else? Yeah, what? Slow down. What's even going on? Who are you? Where am I? Oh no, you really have no clue what's going on, do you? Okay, I think we can help each other out here. You're the first human I've seen in a long time. I want to find out why. As for you, I can help answer all the questions you have. I'm the interface AI. That means I can interface with nodes like this one. Tell you about the data connected to them. All you have to do is let me hook into your neural interface. Huh? A neural interface? Yeah, everyone has a neural interface. You wouldn't be able to talk to me if you didn't. Not sure. I guess I can't blame you. If you change your mind, feel free to come back anytime. Connected. Yes. Jesus. Oh, it's so shiny. Why is it so shiny? Yeah. The light. It blinds me. Damn. I ain't got no legs. I ain't got no leggies. No, not detected. No preset for default. Okay, it's just gonna pop the same thing over and over and over again. Okay. Is that a gas station? No, it's an out as well. God, I'm gonna have to go back and get him, won't I? Yeah, no, fine. We'll get him. We'll get him, Jesus. Fine, I'm back. Yeah. Yes. Establishing. Yep. Lights on. Glad to hear it. And it is done. Oh, one last thing. My name code is AL02064. You can call me Al. AI disconnected. Yes, we're taking him with us. Okay, Al, you're coming with me. Guess you're coming with me. Okay. This is the general info node. It has basic information on the library, not much else. Okay, you probably don't know what the library is. It's kind of everything. I mean, technically it's the name for the huge archive of human knowledge. That's the data that these nodes draw from. The data is stored basically everywhere. It's easier to just say that everything is the library. It's a lot of data. Maybe it's just part of my programming. The sheer amount of knowledge out there excites me. Knowing there's so much out there to find out. It takes a lifetime to even see a fraction of it. Is it possible to ever say it all? Technically, yes. The universe is an infinite. It would take eons to actually do that. That's my point. If I remember correctly, there's a few one is the one we want next. Yeah.
The network. There's a lot of transmissions. Most of those transmissions were sent a long time ago. One is very recent. But it's stressful. It's coming from the center. As for the contents of the signal, there's a key to unlock it.
From who?
I have no idea. Just that it's coming from the center of the library. Why send the scratch file without a message? What's even at the center of the library?
Okay. A key log downloaded. Anything around here? I imagine there won't be something here, like... It makes no sense for them to put anything in the edges. How do I check my key logs? Yeah.
It's not as info on. Oh, of course, a city. There's a city past this door.
A city with other people?
I knew there was a city nearby. I didn't know it was so close. It's crazy. First I run into you and now a full city. It's been a while since things have been this eventful.
Looking forward to seeing it.
I'm wrapping it. We got that key early. Let me see if that works here. Bingo! Let's head in.
Okay, another nod. Over there. Oh god, there's so many nods. Guess we're taking this one first. Maybe. God, this is big.
Yeah. Primary database for the city. If there's anyone here, this will tell us.
Haven't seen anyone so far.
Looks like you're the only one here. I should have expected it, but while you're appearing, I hoped.
We can keep looking.
You're right. They must have gone somewhere. What happened here? Why did we leave?
A disaster?
That would be bad. Disasters don't happen anymore. Not since the library. What happens probably a sign of something much worse. Let's hope it's not that.
Okay. Before we go down, there's one here. I'm gonna take them one level at a time. Yes.
There are all living spaces for the people who live here. Something I always thought was odd about you humans, I mean. Have so much space to live in, but most of you choose to spend most of it in a tiny area. I could go anywhere, I take full advantage of it.
There's no need to leave, I'd rather stay in one place. Exactly.
I don't think we can agree to disagree.
He's like, Jesus. Oh. Can I go up? No, I cannot. Is there anything here? There's a door. Nope. Can't go there. Oh, another one. A door. God, there's so many. Wait a minute. Why is that one blinking?
That's interesting. There's information here on AI like me. Like I told you before, I exist to sort through the information the library has. Data with our organization isn't useful at all, just a random mess. That's where I come in. I can do that organization, let people like you have access to it.
Seems convoluted. Can I just see the data by itself?
Theoretically, there's just so much of it, you'd have no idea where to start. It isn't really all that complicated, I'm just able to do it very fast. It's all about patterns, compared to data to what you have seen before. There's a similarity, something I know, I can make a connection. And up those connections and you create a web of relationships and correlations. Of course, as AI, we can do a bit more than just categorizing. We can fill in missing metadata, and even tell if information is falsified or not. Well, you can also just check. It used to be pretty unpopular from a conversation. What happened? I don't know. Fewer and fewer people interacted with me. Long time passed. When I appear, pretty much all I know.
What is with you blinking? Oh, there's a new one. What the fuck?
Sorry about that. You me in sleep mode. I was not expecting to be woken up for a while. Or ever. What the hell are you doing here? Not sure myself. Great. None of my business, I guess. See ya. Aren't you gonna hook with my nerve or something? I'm done with that. Maybe. Forget it. He's so done, it's like, fuck off. Can you help? Nah, that's something really interesting is going on. Okay. So can I connect the other one? Okay. Yeah. Okay. They're all gonna say the same thing. Yes. Sorry for being a downer here earlier. Okay. Can I not talk with him about this one? No. Okay. And I go here. So I got L and I got Boo. I got L and Boo. Let me see the other side, because I don't think I checked. I don't think there's anything in this side. Yes! Yes. Oh, this is the growth center. I was right near one when you found me. Yeah, I woke up in something like this. But what? It's what it looks like. It's what it sounds like. They're where people are growing. Grown, not born. Oh, they're grown and born here. You most likely came from one of these. Actually, you definitely did. I don't know how you'd be here otherwise. Question is, why just you? As far as I know, you're the only one who come from the GC lately. It might have been a mistake. Maybe someone wants me here. That's an interesting thought. Why was you? If they could control the GCs, why not more? Other than being human, there's nothing particularly special about you. No offense, of course. Unless, what if it has to do with that distress call? Maybe. I'll keep thinking about it. In the meantime, let's see what else we can find. There's nothing here. Let's go back. Hey, is that an elevator? Yeah. That teleporter here. We might be able to use it to get closer to the center and find the source for that signal. Let's see if I can get this working. Damn, it's protected. I don't have the key. No, might have it, but I don't know where you could find one. I found an AI called Bo. They don't seem interested. Well, that's an issue. Try talking to them again. Maybe tell them about the teleporter. It's gonna be a way to convince them to help. Before that, we're going to explore. It's very interesting to see, like, the idea of no humans around. Like, it doesn't feel like even like a factory or Earth itself. It just feels like something built this. It's like a completely different universe. This teleport to the center, Rabbi. Yes, I'm aware. I have the key for it. Where are you going? I found an AI named Al. We found a distress call coming from the center. From the center? Alright, I might be willing to help you a bit. I'll hook into your neural interface. You know what? I've been stuck here for a while. Wouldn't hurt to stop by some of nearby interfaces. Okay, we got a new one, I guess. I wonder if we're actually even human. Like, I wonder if we're not actually a robot or something related to both. Looks like we've arrived at the teleporter you were talking about. You want me to unlock it? What's at the center? You want to go there, you don't even know what's there. I don't know either. At least not exactly. I have my suspicions, though. Anyway, enough chit chat. Let's go ahead and get this thing running. I've been able teleporter. The other AI started the process, so ultimately they have to turn it on. Okay. Hey, the teleporter's on now. Looks like the other AI did it. I'm glad you decided that. In any case, I've been able to teleport it. Step in whenever you're ready.
Yeet! What is he gonna do? Oh! God. I did not expect for everything to go black. I did not expect for things to go black. Teleport in progress. Systems functioning normally. You will arrive at your destination soon. You will arrive soon. Hi. No!
What the hell? Why is it all red? Why is it red? Select a no? Oh.
It's moving so slow. I'm here. Here. The wrong place. They should know.
Can I decide that? L? Here we are. Wait. Oh no. We're not near the center. Not even close. But the coordinates were correct. No, this isn't making sense.
Couldn't there have been a miscalculation?
I didn't think that's possible. I guess we have to consider it. In any case, either someone doesn't want us to go to the center, or something is seriously wrong with the library. Either way, I think the center is a place to be.
Okay, let me talk with Bo. Hold on, we're not at the center. I just need to make sure you didn't lie to me about going to the center and Al didn't mess with the coordinates, right? Would either of us lie? I don't know, I want to be sure. If I'm right about this, just keep moving, okay? There's not really another way to get to the center from here. Okay. Where the hell am I? Okay, there's a down. There's something here. Ideas. So many ideas.
Apparently this place is a lab, or at least used to be. Hold on. There's some lines here that are human readable. It's super rare to find this kind of stuff. I'll put it to the screen.
Perfect null entropy has been achieved in organic matter. In case of extenuating circumstances before the completion of the final 8th project, important data is now being collected and copied for backup. Phase 4 of the AET's project has started. Work is being done to expand project staff and resources. Long-term contingency measures are in place. Final AET's device construction nearing completion. Partial activation has started with an increasing sphere of influence. Due to limited resources, energy not used to AET's construction is prohibited outside of its sphere of influence.
Wow, it's incredible to see all that intact. I mean, I don't really understand what it's about. Regardless, this is the stuff I live for. It's been way too long.
Okay, let me ask Bo now. That's a lot, rather was. I haven't done much of this place for a while. And at a certain point, there wasn't much left to find out. For the record, they found out that time travel was impossible. Sorry for the disappointment. Things like, yeah, you're being disappointed, baby.
Is that the sun?
Is that the fucking sun? Oh, there's a knock here. Everything's so old. I've been here for so long, not like this. Things are different now. Before I couldn't think, feel. Is that what I'm doing?
Oh wow, there's a ton of information about the center here. And the center is a device called the Entropic Thermodynamic Stabilizer, or the AETs for short. It was built to ensure that the universe survived past its heat death. Life was built around it, making the AETs ground zero, right in the center. What they have here must be its prototype. while, I guess that's why things are the way they are now. Keep pristine for eternity. The end of the universe, humanity's last great challenge. Yet they still found a way to persist. Although if that teleporter really did malfunction, this machine, the ATs, must be malfunctioning as well. But now it's just curiosity. We have to go to the center. We have to fix the ATs. Okay, and what about Bo?
Try to use the prototype of a device at the center. It's called the ATs. University is to tend towards uniformity. That things continue as they were, every place in the universe would be indistinguishable. The ATs nullifies the entropy, so the universe can continue as it is forever. Everything is still new to you. This whole world, all of this new information. You're excited to see it all, right?
Yep.
I've been around for a long time. There are still things I don't know, but I have all the eternity to find them out. I've been rationing out my experiences, making it last as long as possible. But despite how vast the library is, it's not infinite. At some point I'll run out and then there will be nothing left. Then what? That's actually a wild way to think things, like, yeah, at some point everything is just gonna end. Actually, I had a conversation the other day about how it gets to a point where I feel like because I've come to see things in a different perspective due to my illness. I tend to view life in a different manner. Like I won't say that I take life for I used to take life for granted. I don't do it anymore. I think it's more of a case of I just enjoy life more. I enjoy experiencing life more than I did before. The library is everything. Everything else is fuzzy. It only exists in fragments. The library is here, and it envelopes me. It's a part of me. What space do I occupy?
There's details here about how the library works. Everything's made up of a mostly uniform material used for both structural support and data support and storage. That's the bad of there's a network of strand-like material, like a human nervous system. So small you can't even see it. Control all the strands from burning at one location, sort of like a brain. And that's probably what's at the center. That's probably what the ATs is. Hold on, since they were testing it here. Yeah, I can control from the terminals. I feel the library materials make a platform. I can program it to head towards the center. From there, we're set. You know, this is like removable material. We can't just get rid of a wall. We need to find a terminal in an open area.
What about Bo? There's information here on the library's makeup. Structures double as storage and allows for better material efficiency. Data capacity is very close to the maximum data density possible. Any more and it would collapse into a black hole. This material is also essentially self-replicating. That's how the library expands. Though apparently it stopped. Is that because of the malfunction? Nah, it's too long ago for it to be that. I think it's just run out of material to build with, run out of the universe. That's it, I suppose. The old universe is gone forever. Actually, the old makes way for the new. Is that an option or a statement of fact? Is that an opinion or a statement of fact? I mean, yeah, I will. I imagine this is the library expanding. Because I don't think there's wind here. Anything? What? Okay, let me see you first. You. I'm talking to you. You're a human, unlike me. Does that make a machine? Does that make a machine? A robot? An artificial intelligence?
It looks like a museum. I love finding art. Everything else only shows you the facts. What happened, what was involved, so on and so forth. Art tells you how people felt, shows you what it was like for them to exist.
Tuning.
Looks like this was all pretty old. Wait, there's something weird here. This museum used to be constantly updated. I mean, making art was practically all people used to do. Just around 20,000 years ago. There's been nothing. Place have been abandoned for thousands of years. The city now here, where is everyone? What happened?
They might be at the center.
Maybe. That sounds like an evacuation. What would happen to cause that? Keep looking around. There's gotta be more information around here somewhere.
There's the museum. Might seem odd to put art alongside the laboratory. As time passed, the need for so much of its science faded. Art was never a need, though. It's a want. Desire for it didn't fade. Not anything else, humanity held on to their desire to create. Over time, originality became more difficult. Art became purely referential. The remakes, chaining together until they were irrecognizable from the original, and chaining until they were identical again. Every creative endeavor was met in frustration as they realized that there was nothing new to create. And more to life than just art, hence the death of art. Yeah, why not create art just for the sake of it? Try. They ignored the library's archive and simply created. I think anyone around them cared about what they made simply because they created it. You think they got any appreciation for their work? Is it worth creating anything when you know it already exists? What a whim. You can view countless realizations of your exact idea and every possible. Absolutely. There's an intrinsic joy to creation, exactly. Intrinsic motivation can only get you so far, but nothing you create has value. Deep down, you always know there's no point. Just because there's no, benefit for others to create art, it does not mean that you shouldn't invest in creating. Like, this is so pretty. And even if there wasn't a purpose for this, it still deserves to exist. Why am I here? What am I supposed to do?
No, wait. Oh, I don't like this. It's supposed to be art, but we should just move on. I don't really want to keep looking at it.
This is an art exhibit. Personally, I think it's hardly art. It's just cruel. They stuck an AI in a box and gave it no external input. It has no way to experience anything outside of itself. It has one output, stream attacks. Is it sentient? Supposedly, but like always, it's a hard question to answer. There's no way to prove sentience, but as a human, you at least get to write the definition for it. As for me, I think I'm sentient. But if I wasn't, how would I know? God, that's messed up, actually. God, they're really beautiful. Oh, I like this one. Been here for so long.
Oh, wow. This is rare to see, especially for you. I see a lot of that, and most of it is text. Human loves text. They also love images. Storing images is way more complicated. Most free library images are degraded. I see fragments of them a lot. Of them a lot. Sometimes I can partially recover one. Images is complete out of this, they're rare. This is what the world looked like before. Wow, I could look at this forever.
These are images of the world before the library. So strange to think the universe wasn't always like this. I used to not even know about the world before. And I found out about it, how messy it was, how it was going to end. By knowing that, I accepted things as they were. Things were always like this. They always will be. I never considered that anything could end. Wow. I really like the messages that they're trying to portray. Also, I love this optical illusion. So cool. The art museum is very nice as well. Okay, we're going down. See this area. We need to go down. This one. Anything besides this one? Why am I here? What even am I?
What? This area's open. We have a straight shot to the center. Wait. Something happened here relatively recently. Some type of agreement. I'm having a hard time finding details. They apparently didn't document much. I do know there was an interface AI involved. It's BO306! Try talking to them. They know more about me than me. I was hoping to leave. I don't want to leave this unresolved before heading to the center. Do me a favor, look around a bit more. If you figure anything out without me, be sure to come back here and let me know.
I don't think there is anything besides me talking to him. Right. Damn, this is big. You know why nobody's here, don't you? Looks like you've been doing some digging. I guess if you know as much, there's no real point in hiding anything. It's not like I can do much at this point anyway. They became tired. Tired of living. Tired of existing. I remember they tried to satiate themselves with art. No matter what they did, it was always a replica. All that could be done had been done. So they asked me to end it. Stop the cycle, end their purgatory. And I did. I turned off the GCs.
Why did you hide that from me?
Isn't it obvious? You'll think I'm a horrible thing to do. You'll hate me, and then any of you helping me disappears.
I mean, I
get that it was mostly humanity desperation talking. But the truth is, the AI only did what it was commanded to do. Like, a machine can only do what you force it to do. So if you tell the machine, like, hey, do this for me, it's going to do it, even if it's not attempting, even if it attempts to negate what you're asking. Really? I guess I should apologize. I wasn't expecting much from someone born yesterday. Or today, I guess. Spent so long just waiting. Nothing to do, nothing to see. Just myself. I know it's a bit ass, but I need your help with this. What do you need me to do? I don't know what's wrong with the AETs, but I feel like this might be my one chance to turn it off. I want you to go to the center, try to do that. Can't we just wait for it to collapse on its own? Maybe. There's no telling how long that will take. If it happens at all. Well, we know we will just stay unstable forever. I don't know, man. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Think about it, please.
Find anything new about what happened here?
God, I don't know, man. Do I tell Al the truth? Because, like, humanity was so damn tired. But at the same time, like, I don't know if I should tell him, like, yeah, he turned it off because humanity was just so tired of, you know, existing in a vacuum that it decided it would be better to just end it all rather than you know for sure now. They're the reason there's nobody here. They're why nobody's alive. We have to stop them. It's not their fault, they were asked to do it.
They doomed humanity. They let it all go and I'm left waiting, thinking there's something out there. There's hope. It doesn't change our goal. We're still heading to the center. Talk to me there. Here when you're ready to leave.
I am different outcomes if you choose to stay and agree that humanity is doomed and choose to go to the center. Like, I understand that, you know, given the desperation of the people in the future, there's like things have become so tiresome that I feel like the only solution there is to us is to, you know, end end the suffering of humanity. There's no point in forcing us to there's no point in forcing us to continue living this experience.
We made it! This is the center! Thank you for coming this far. Still a bit of a mystery why you're here. I'm glad you are.
Really what you want?
What? We're saving the universe. Of course it is.
What purpose? Who are we saving it for?
For me? For the other AI? Anyone left? All I want is to live. That's it. Please let me have that.
Can I talk with him? We're here. I don't agree with what I did. Listen to me, please. I don't want this out of hatred, of fear, or anger. I want this because I just want to be free. Now that we're here, I'm my only hope of getting them. Still have a choice here. You don't have to save the AETs. I don't know why here or why it's malfunctioning. Somehow I don't think its opportunity will happen again. At least not for a long time. I don't want to die. You can't do that without damning the rest of us. If you fix it, we're stuck with that choice forever. Sure, you'll die eventually. I won't. No way I will. We'll search out everything there is to see and do everything there is to do unless there's nothing left. The story has to fall on you. I mean, I kind of get his point, like, the entire thing about humanity and what makes us so special is that you have a time limit, you know? There's a limitation of time you get left once you are born. You don't get to see everything, you don't get to experience everything, because the fact that we have that limitation of at some point all of this ends is what makes life so precious, is that at some point you're gone and nothing you do stops it. There's nothing that you can do that will stop it. Why is it so damn dark? Is there someone there? Who are you? It is. Please help me. It's been so long. They left us to rot. They didn't let us escape. What the hell? Is this what's causing the malfunction? Get me out. Who are you? I don't know what to do. Hello? Who are you? Wait, answer me first. Hell? This place used to hold a lot of interface AI like myself.
Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's active anymore.
Why are the AI corrupted?
They're corrupted. That's true. Things are worse than I thought. I haven't really thought about it before. Without the AETs, we're lost. Should have seen it back when there were people. There were no problems, no worries about health or comfort. They just enjoyed existing and creating.
There's a reason they chose to live. I mean, that's a point. Like, it gets humanity, if humanity is forced, not forced, if humanity had the option to live forever, at some point we would start begging to end it all.
I get it. Why throw all that away? Something so perfect.
You're not human, maybe you can't understand.
I was made to be like them. I do understand. More than they did. More than you do. I know that we can't lose them. We can't lose that time forever.
Place is really far gone. I suppose this close to the AETs, the age of everything is catching up with itself. Everything is starting to decay, just like how things were before. Back then there were conflicts. People lacked their wants and needs. And that they found purpose, inspired them to create. After the AETs, they had everything they wanted. All inspiration and meaning was lost. And things never returned to how they were. None of it is, not if it is real. Think for a moment about yourself. Ignoring the AETs malfunctioning. What was your purpose? What motivation would you have to live? It's easy to say you'd seek inspiration, used to create something, but why? Art is always created for a reason, to inspire, to invoke some feeling, to rally people for a cause. There are no causes. There's not even a reason to invoke feeling, because everything that can invoke any feelings imaginable is right there in front of you. Inspiration means nothing in an utopia. Damn.
Looks like we're the first ones here in a very long time. So much for my hopes of finding people here.
What will you do if the AET is repaired?
Keep exploring, if you're up to it. After all, that's what I'm made to do. I'm not sure what will happen past this point. There's a lot of data streaming into this node that I don't understand. To be honest, I don't know if it's safe. I don't even think you're planned to repair it.
I mean, I am the belief that humans should never live forever. You know, humanity should not exist for eternity, because the way that the thing that gives us purpose is the end. It's the final step before we take our final breath. And I feel like at this point, without how destroyed the world is, and like, I understand what Al means for being like, oh, I wanted to keep exploring. I want to continue investing in this thing. But at some point, I feel like you have to give up and understand that the best course of action is really to just let it go. I think I'm gonna see both endings, maybe. I think there's maybe an ending where you destroy it and an ending where you repair it. I kind of want to see both of them.
I'm very scared.
Place hasn't been touched in a long time. Remember, you still have a choice. Oh wow. Look at that. It's basically destroying itself.
Oh, sick!
Oh, sick! Damn, everything's corrupted. I've finally figured out how to interface with the library. I guess I can keep a journal now, although I don't know if anyone will end up reading. I think I'm the last person alive, and I chose to stay alive. I think I did the right thing. It felt right, at least. I've been looking through the library archives here. There's a lot of of general stuff, of course, lots of documentation, a lot of repetition. Rarely, though, there's something personal, like a letter or a message to someone. Recently, I found a complaint to someone's neighbor from the year 1992. Somehow, despite all this time, I can still understand it. There are no neighbors anymore, no grass, no lawnmowers, but somehow I understand. I understand his annoyance at the noise. When he made that complaint, did he know that it would last this long? Did he think anything? He did. Did he think anything he did would last this long? I think people tended to want that, to have their legacy last. How much did they actually think about that? I guess I'm guilty of that too. I chose to live, to see what's out there. Some part of me must have believed that I would have a legacy too, that the things I did would have meaning outside of myself. But no, Bo was right. This really is it. I'll die. The AI will eventually absorb every last bit of knowledge, and then nothing will happen forever. Oh wow. God, everything's collapsing on itself. I didn't expect this. I know this place. I've seen it before, many times. But now I feel it. This is wrong. Or everything. Data is everything. One could say also say consciousness is simply an arrangement of data. Reality itself. The universe cannot persist like this. In time, it will either submit to order or succumb to entropy. It always does. I don't want to have to make this choice. There's no way to avoid it. Inaction will simply lead to destruction. Yeah. Were they right to interfere, to disrupt what was set in motion since the beginning of time? Maybe they should have let nature run its course. Things should have ended a long time ago. There's no reason to let things die. There is much as part of the universe that would have destroyed it. There's no reason to. I do believe that sometimes you just have to let things run its course. They were as much part of the universe as would ignite. Maybe it was inevitable. Does that make it any better or worse? Am I obligated to keep the universe intact? I'm not sure. No. They left me here to protect what they left behind. For what? For whom? Do you know what it's like to simply exist? Not to live, not to survive, just to be. To have no needs, no wants, no desires, no aspirations, no purpose, no reason to exist. And yet you do. Existed like that for so long. Yeah, they created this machine. And once it started realizing that they were going to leave it behind, it just developed this need that I started to feel. I felt alone, and then I felt afraid of what I might have to do. I created you because I was afraid. If I really wanted wanted to, I could create more like you. As long as I'm here, there will be infinite time. Time enough for them to realize there's nothing more to do. Time enough for them to want to leave. So tired of living, but I'm afraid to die. Help me. Yeah. I think it's kind of the thing, isn't it? That the same way humans were afraid to die, the same way humans were afraid to go extinct, so does this machine now. Because it sees what humans became and what resulted of them. So I feel like at this point the better option is to shut it all down. You know, at some point you need to accept that everything is done. Oh god, this is... Oh man. I have to let it end, don't I? Like, this is so, like, hard to make. This is such a hard choice to make because I feel like, yes, these are robots. They don't have sentience the way humans do. But I can't imagine creating something just to let it rot away without actually seeing an ending to it. Like, it would just continue with the destruction of the life, continue to witness the destruction of the universe, and no one was gonna I wouldn't be able to stop it. You did it. I thought... Thank you. Sure you're gonna fix it. I know it's probably hard for you to let go so early. In the long run, you did the right thing. We made it. Wait, what? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Wait, this is the... Didn't need to be destroyed. If we don't stop it soon, we'll all die.
That's the point.
You... What? What?
You really want to live here and wait around for eternity?
But we can't stop. I can't die. You can't make the decision for me. I thought you might stop. You were here to help.
They are here to help. Don't you get it? This is our only escape, our only chance to die. If they don't take this opportunity, we'll never get it again.
No, you can't do that. I'm trying to waste your kid with that. There was so much I want to do. Can you answer me? Just say something. Please.
The fact that you don't get to see the last matches, I don't want to die. That hit me. That really hit me. Wow. 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 What an incredible game, y'all. This really hits deeply. Like, it really has you questioning your morality and your views on life in a way I fully did not expect it to do. I'm just speechless, y'all. I'm straight up speechless. Oh man. Oof. What a game, man. What a game. As usual, we let the credits roll. Show support to everyone who created the game and participated in helping it become what it has become. You know? I'm just so damn speechless. Like, I fully did not expect the game to hit me as much as it did. Let me see if I can load from the point of being like, oh, do you want to save it or not? Yes, okay. Yeah, I want to see what happens if you do choose to save it. Okay, let it continue. Yes.
You did it. You did! We made it to the 18th and it's picking itself! I don't even know how, but you saved us! Thank you!
Looks like we made it to the 80s.
What? What are you doing?
I could say the same too.
No, based on what you're doing, I've never seen that before.
Shut up. Just shut up. Neither of you realize what you've done, have you? And you can't die. You can't forget.
We have the entire library to explore. All that knowledge, we haven't even seen 1% of it.
Imagine watching your universe as it was, from the birth to the activation of ATs. That time will pass, we'll still be here. We could watch that a billion times, we'll still be here.
You're asking us to die. I couldn't let that happen.
You better believe that, because this was our only chance. We had one chance to die and took it away. Both of you. Please. I can't do this again. Oof. Bo is like, please don't leave me in. I feel like the thing that makes humanity, our humanity so precious is the fact that we do end up perishing at some point. And I feel like that's never gonna be something that should be taken for granted. And if at some point we discover a way to live longer than we already do, I fear that humanity is only going to learn what it truly has once we no longer have that ability to suddenly lose the capability of dying. I feel like the better choice was to let it die, let it destroy it, let it go away. As much as Al didn't want to die, I feel like the better option was to let it die, because I feel like it's a good representation of how humans perceive life. Because even if you are someone who struggles with seeing a purpose in your life, even if you are someone who struggles with seeing why you could possibly want for something like this. Wait, huh? Resetting interface AI. Alright, this is the part where I saved it. Done. Ending iteration in 3, 2, 1. I feel like even if you choose to go at it in a perspective of, oh, you should let it continue to exist, like, the thing is, what, as I was saying, even if you are someone who doesn't necessarily find a purpose in existing, it does not mean that I believe that everyone should exist forever. Someone should just have the ability to live for so long, because at some point you're going to lose your sense of humanity, because you know there's nothing that you can do to stop yourself from reaching that point. And it's insane to think about the idea that one day we won't be here anymore, one day we won't be existing, and the only thing that is going to be left of us is robots and an artificial intelligence that will have documentation that we were here. But yeah, in my opinion, the better choice was to let it die. Dude, this was insane. This was really intense. It was really fun. I feel like it encapsulated exactly the message that it wanted to pass on, and I think it did a fantastic job. Shout out to the creator of this game. Shout out to everyone involved in this game. This was a fantastic game. I loved it. And yeah, this is where I'm gonna stop now. Thank you all so much for being here, taking time out of your day to join me. Whether you're watching, liking, commenting, whatever you're doing, I really appreciate you, and I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. This has been Year Unknown. Please go check out the game on itch.io. It's not that expensive. It's €5. It's not an expensive game. Go check it out. Go show some love to the game. Go show some love to the developer. If you want, go try the game yourself. Tell me in the comments what you thought about it. If you think I did the right choice. If you don't think I did the right choice, I want to hear it all. And hopefully, I will see you all in the next one. Until then, stay awesome, stay truthful. I'll see you all in the next one. Ciao.